Fridays around here, we enjoy great food, don't we?
Love heading over to the Wood Harbor Kitchen with Winnie Moranville because you never know what she's got going on.
Time for some great food.
Welcome to Great Food. Each year, the Iowa Restaurant Association names its Restaurateur of the Year, and this year there are two Restaurateurs of the Year. It's husband and wife team, Sarah and Lynn Pritchard from Table 128. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Winnie.
I want to read a little bit of what Jessica Dunker, the president and CEO of the Iowa Restaurant Association, had to say about why you were chosen as the winners, and she kind of gushed. So, Table 128 and its owner, Lynn and Sarah Pritchard, exemplify everything an upscale independent restaurant should be. In a space dominated by chain concepts, they are a rare breed. As owners, they are present and visible. They treat patrons as though they are guests in their home. Table 128 is known for its consistently exceptional service, a unique seasonal, locally focused farm-to-table menu, and a wine list full of rare finds. They quickly rose to the top of this year's nominations for the Iowa Restaurant Association's Restaurateurs of the Year. Are you blushing?
A lot.
Well, congratulations. I agree with those accolades.
Well, thank you very much. We are beyond honored and humbled even to have been considered, much less obviously being the recipients of that award this year.
Well, you're on a hot streak right now. You're on a roll. People are, there's a buzz going out there. People are talking about you. I go there. Lots of people are happy and enjoying their meals. So, I just think it's a great time for you guys, and I'm happy for you.
Well, thank you. It comes with a great deal of work, but
I'm sure
we love doing that. So.
And we're having a lot of fun.
Good. Well, you brought in dessert for us
Yeah,
today.
this is the first time I've done dessert on the show, which I think is really fun.
All right.
Cake kind of falls in and out of fashion, but this is just while the execution might not be terribly simple, the ingredients certainly are. It boils down to about 6 ingredients. This is devil's food cake sandwiched between layers of chocolate mousse with what I call a mirror ganache on top. So I bake the cakes very simply, a wonderful chocolate mousse, pipe everything inside of a stainless ring like this, and hopefully I'll be able to, maybe with just the heat from my hands, this has actually been frozen for a few hours, release this from the mold.
Stand back. You know to stand back when your husband's got the torch.
It's a well-used and well-loved tool in our kitchen.
That's great.
So hopefully we'll be able to unmold this relatively easily. And this is TV, so sometimes things don't always work.
I was actually gonna put my hand in and help you, and I thought that would just ruin it, so I'm just gonna stay out of the picture.
Well, I think we all get the idea here. So
it's
supposed to come out.
That's great.
With just these perfectly pristine sides. The chocolate glaze, which will go on top, is really simple. It's water, a little bit of heavy cream, alkanized cocoa powder, and a little bit of sheet gelatin, which is a really fun ingredient that we use a lot of at the restaurant.
I thought that was like plastic wrap.
I've just been soaking plastic wrap for a while. So Sarah's pairing this with
Our 2010 Vellum Black, which is 85% Petit Verdot, 15% Cabernet. It hails from Napa. It is a rich, delightfully decadent wine that I think pairs really well with the spice notes that you find in this devil's food cake.
That's terrific. Now, Sarah, in addition to running the front of the house, you direct the wine program, so you choose a lot of great wines. Tell me a little bit about the focus or the sort of ethos you have as you start choosing wines.
We want to find wine that both matches the philosophy of our food program as well as matches the flavor profile of what we're creating. Small family boutique wines. This winemaker is actually going to be with us on September 23rd for a wine dinner. Jeff Mathy, he's been in town, and he just has a really great story. And these are wines that he crafts. He grows the grapes, he picks the grapes, and then he creates the wine himself. And it's just a beautiful process.
Oh, that's terrific.
I think it's fun to pair with our food.
So the wine dinner is coming up at
September 23rd.
Okay. All right. So anyway, let me say cheers, and let's talk about what you're finding in this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh boy, that is so nice.
It's really rich and has a beautiful violet floral note.
Oh yeah.
And earth components to it and tannin. I think Petit Verdot is a wine that carries a lot of tannin with it. And so chocolate has a lot of tannin itself, but it pairs well together.
That's right, and I love it when you find violet notes in a red wine. I just love those little floral notes that just add so much. And let me ask you this: how does it pair with gold?
Well, minerality pairs with minerality. How's that?
That's a great answer. So super. Let's kind of take a look at this.
Now this actually works the best to cut it when it's been perfectly frozen. This has been out of the freezer for a little while. But you can see those incredibly rich, dense layers of both the spiced devil's food cake and the chocolate mousse. There's a little bit of glazing chocolate to kind of bind everything together in there. It's delicious.
So tell me, I think Saturday night is a night that I love to come to your restaurant. It's sort of like if I'm thinking during the week, oh, I should go to Table 128. I'm like, nope, saving that for the weekend. Talk about your Saturday night program.
Our Saturday night tasting menus kicked off coming up on a year ago now. We do a 3-course chef's tasting menu. Write the menu early in the week. Sarah pairs the wines and cocktails to go with each course. It has really allowed myself and the entire kitchen staff and the dining room staff to kind of stretch our wings and kind of push the envelope in terms of what people are comfortable with, really kind of wanting to try new and interesting proteins.
Nudge us a little further along, but not so far that we're going to sort of say, oh, I don't want to do that. Just a little nudge.
Not going too crazy. But, it has just been so much fun. Our guests have, I think, really learned to get that trust level with both the wine program, the cocktail program, and the food, and it's a great deal of fun.
Oh, that's super. So so look for those menus. Do you post the menus in advance, or you do kind of have to know?
They're usually up on our website by Wednesday.
Oh, good. That way, people, if say, they can sort of see what this tasting menu. And if you don't want the tasting menu, you have your regular menu as well.
Right.
So so you can come in and get anything. But I do recommend looking at the tasting menu because that's a highlight. So tell me, just why edible gold? That is edible gold, right?
It is edible gold. Why not?
Why? Because it's opulent.
You have this beautiful mirror finish on a cake. It just needs like one more little punch.
I think you're right, yeah.
I just think that the edible gold is that one perfect punch.
And whipped cream would be so pedestrian.
Not quite. I might be known to do that too.
No, but I mean, with something like this, I can see why the opulence of gold speaks to the opulence of the cake. I think that's beautiful. Well, I want to say cheers and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on, and congratulations for the well-deserved honor. It's terrific.
Thank you.
Being here, thank you.